An introduction to the period of time of Chinese medicine and beliefs of how the body worked. Chinese traditional medicine is one of the oldest methods to help people to heal. Traditional Chinese medicine is also known as TDC, is around 3,000 years old and started around the early years of Zhou dynasty. The Zhou dynasty was one of the longest dynasties that ever ruled China. It ruled from 1045 BC to 256 BC. It started when old writings were found in China and included information about herbs and how herbs heal. These writings were by Xi Jing. In these writings included many ways to use herbs for healing, diet, and general health. Although these writings were about herbs, traditional Chinese medicine has many more layers and branches. Chinese medicine is broken into different parts. There is herbal medicine, acupuncture, zhejiang, and essential physiology. People that believe and support Chinese medicine have many theories about how the body works. One of the theories is that yin yang is connected to health and applied to different parts of the body and different organs. They believe that balance is important and that breaking balance is the causation of sickness and unwellness. For an example, when someone gets a cold, they believe that in order to heal, they should use herbs that have heat and heat properties, and could also be the other way around, meaning that if you have a sickness due to heat, you could use the cold to heal. Another theory about the body is that they follow different organs. They believe that different organs have different elements. The 5 elements are fire, wood, metal, water, and earth. They use these elements to determine which part of the body represents what element. For an example, they believe that water represents the ears, kidneys, and bladder, and the rest of the elements represent different parts of the body. Another branch of Chinese medicine is acupuncture. Acupuncture could be delivered as a physical force or using Chinese medicinal needles. Acupuncture is one of their culture is important to their culture that was practiced, and it was practiced in the 1600 BC. Same as all Chinese medicine, theories of acupuncture is also based on the concept of yin-yang that represents balance. The needles go deep into your skin and simulate 20 body channels of energy, which are your meridians all along your body. There are many acupuncture points for many problems. There are around 1,000 acupuncture points around your body. Another way is a moxa stick that warms a cup, and the cups are placed in different spots in your back. This method simulates the meridian flow and restore balance, which encourages healing. Thank you.
Methods used to diagnose and treat diseases using Chinese medicine. The first method is acupuncture. Acupuncture is the practice of inserting needles into the superficial part of the skin and muscles at a specific acupuncture points and manipulating them. There are as many as 2,000 acupuncture points on the human body. Acupuncture is believed to keep the balance between yin and yang, thus allowing the normal flow of qi throughout the body and restoring health to the mind and body. Moxibustion is a therapy that involves burning moxa, which is made from a dry, spongy herb called Artemisia vulgaris, to facilitate healing. The purpose of moxibustion is to warm and give strength and energy to the blood, stimulate the flow of qi, strengthen the kidney yang. The Tui Na massage. Tui Na is a combination of a massage, acupressure, and other forms of body manipulation. It is a form of Asian bodywork therapy that has been used in China for centuries. In a typical Tui Na session, the patient remains clothed and sits on a chair. The practitioner will ask a series of questions and then begin treatment. Practitioners may use herbal compresses, ointment, and heat to enhance these techniques. Toina is best suited for treating chronic pain and injuries of disorders. Cupping or scraping. Cupping is a type of Chinese massage consisting of placing several glass or plastic cups, um, which are basically like open spheres, on top of the body. Practitioners warm the cups using a cotton ball or other flammable substance, which is then placed inside the cup to remove all the oxygen. The practitioner then removes the substance and places the cup against the skin. The air in the cup then cools, creating lower pressure inside the cup, creating a vacuum and allowing the cup to stick to the skin. Fleshy parts on the body, such as the back and stomach, are the preferred sites for treatment. The scraping is done until red spots, then bruising cover the treatment area. Chinese herbs. The substances practitioners most commonly use can come from different leaves, roots, stems, flowers, and seeds of plants such as cinnamon bark, ginger, ginseng, licorice, and rhubarb. Ginseng is the most broadly used substance for the broadest set of treatments. Thank you.
Smallpox. Smallpox was a really big problem back in ancient China. It is very hard to fix. Chinese are very scared of smallpox because it's very deadly. When a Chinese get smallpox, they think they are probably dead. And but still, China was one of the first country to find out the cure for smallpox. So it wasn't a very big problem back then. After a while, smallpox was spread from Egypt, in Africa. Then slowly it spread to Italy and Romania. At last, it spread to Asia, parts of Asia. It invaded almost all of the country inside Asia, and China was one of the country. Typhoid was the most deadly disease in ancient China. In Song Dynasty, in the capital, this disease had almost wiped out more than 100,000 people in less than 10 days. There was one army which is going to war. The typhoid had wiped out two-thirds of the army before the army could even arrive at their destination. Cheap herbs. When Chinese get a problem, they will normally go to pharmacy to check, and the pharmacy will either suggest them to get some herbs or tell them to go do some acupunctures. Chinese like herbs a lot. They think they are cheap and effective at the same time. Where compared to other treatments, like acupuncture and surgery are more expensive than herbs. Chinese have very good health condition back at that time. Even though the life expectancy was like about 30 to 40 years old, still, Chinese people make quite good lifestyle choices. They drink a lot of tea and do exercise daily, like sword fighting. Beside emperor, everybody else are very healthy. The emperor have very stressful lifestyle, and they eat food that are unhealthy compared to normal people. So they have lower life expectancy and health conditions.
Yan Qiu was known as the first doctor to use pulse and physical examination for the diagnosis of the disease. Although some facts are known about his life, Yang Qiu is also somewhat of a magical figure. The concept of yin and yang. The yin and yang is the concept of putting your shady side and your sunny side together in one healthy circle of life. Hygiene. The Chinese started with hygiene early by washing their homes regularly and boiling the water before drinking it. They were also good at washing their hands. Acupuncture. Chinese believed that the body had a system. Sometimes these systems needed to be adjusted or reset. The ancient Chinese inserted 9 needles into the body in certain places to adjust the system that was ill. Massage. Massage was an important part of the ancient Chinese medical system. The tuina. The tuina was best suited for treating chronic pain conditions.